Welcome back to the gym. And if you are a first-time viewer, welcome to the gym. Just simply welcome to the gym. This is my 8th installment in my workout series, and I have to tell you guys, it is getting cold. It will get much colder than this, but just to give you guys an idea, that's about how cold it is. But you know what? Difficult to start in that type of temperature, but once you get into a groove, it's great to work out in a deep freeze. We are doing chest today. Like I said, the 8th installment, my workout series. I am, of course, Mark's Max Muscle. I have a bodybuilding channel, Mark's with an X. This is Mark with a K. Personal channel, basically workouts, doing some stretches here. Firm believer of stretching. Also the back. Hey, you catch me every once in a while doing a set of pull-ups before my back workout, just to get a good stretch front to back. Also been known to do some yoga before my workouts. I believe I did on this day. Now, we are not going to build a tremendous amount of muscle today. We're about 2 months, a month and a half away from doing a posing exhibition with another fellow bodybuilding YouTuber, video pose down, of course, so you guys can all see. So I'm leaning down, and the objective now is to kind of somewhat maintain and keep a good pump on all your muscles as you lean down. Don't want to hurt yourself. So yeah, having said that, guys, of course I can do 1 rep max, a little bit more than we're going to see today, but I mean, that's besides the point. Slow and steady chest workout. I believe my previous one was a back workout. Of course, I don't post all of them, guys. I'm a very busy man trying to make videos for the professional bodybuilding fans. Of course, some of you guys may differ. Certain fans want to see these type of regular type people workouts. We'll just fast forward through here. This is just the first set. We want to definitely engage the bicep, the pectorals. And yes, you can definitely feel it. I think I did maybe 15 reps there. That's actually a decent set. After a proper warm-up, of course, which you really didn't see. Now we threw on some 45-pounders. We zip right along. And like I said, if you're doing this, watching this during cardio, that's fine. But if you're matching me workout or rep for rep, you might want to pause it, change your weights. But having said that, some of you will be a lot stronger. Begin with 2 plates. These are 2 45-pound plates and a 22-pound. That's right, guys, 22-pound bar. Had to measure that, or weigh that baby. Measure it. It's a 20-pound bar, guys. It has a cast iron clips. I think they're from the 1800s. No fooling. We got 12 there. 13? I'm not even counting. I think that was 13. Put on 10 pounds each side. Yeah, those clips on the inside of the bar there, they weigh a pound each. So they're a little plate, really. That's why the old-timey guys, they were stronger back then. Their clips were heavier even. 1. Now nice and slow and steady. You notice my feet are up. Now if you're going for your max, you see a lot of people, they have their feet on the ground, of course. If you're going competition, you have to. You can't do this. But you can see people, they try to lift their pelvic area up, their pelvis. That helps. It gives you the ability to lift more, of course. So when I go, see that, like I did right there. If I couldn't get it, I just lift my hips up and I can get it, because that's when I do go for my max. It's a personal record. Wouldn't pass inspection, so to speak, for a competition, because I have my feet up on the bench and I lift my pelvic area way up. But having said that, actually did my most 1 rep max of all time, my entire life, just a couple months back. And that was the time to do that, to build the muscle. My body fat was a little bit higher. Now, I've been focusing more on just the number of sets. I like a whole lot of sets today. That's what we're doing. Pelvis up. That means that's it. And we are focusing solely on the technique. If my technique, I can't get it in the technique, well, I can't do it. I have to take the weight off. Like I said, some of you are thinking, but Mark's max muscle, why are you so weak? Well, this was just, like I said, a couple months back. I got the 45, the 35, a 10 pound, a 5 pound, and a 2.5. And you can plainly see for heavy, or it's a relative term, heavy. Obviously, this is heavy for whoever's lifting this, which is me. I just barely got that up there. 1 rep. And it was 17, gotta add the 2 pounds, 217 pounds. And that's all I can do, guys. But I was never a power lifter, weightlifter. I was a wrestler, for goodness sakes, a pro wrestler. Stretchy, stretchy. Stretchy, stretchy. But yeah, that's most I can do, guys. Some people can't do that. Some people do that for a warm-up. Take it as it is. Is this still the 45? Just the 45s. We took the 10 and the 2.5 off. Or no, it was a 10 and a 5. I believe. I like that type of range. When you don't go up all the way. Yeah, see. It's easily said. Lifty, lifty. Stretchy, stretchy. Now more some lift. Some more. Alright. Can you fast forward through this? Oh, no. I guess not. I guess not. There. That range right there. That's what I want. You can really feel the burn. Your pecs feel like they're sore. Feel like they want to rip right out of your chest. Because you're focused on your chest. So what you seen me do earlier for the max 1 rep, it's an ego thing. I'd get a better chest workout by doing these reps. Of course, I did more than that 1 rep. I built up to that. When you're doing that, you usually do a couple of sets of 5, put some weight on, then go down to sets of 3. 2, basically, I go sets of 2. Until it's really heavy, then I just do obviously the 1. We got the 35s on here now, guys. Really lightening it up. But you know what? The chest is so full here. The lactic acid's built up. So each rep is killer. And that's the main focus for me. This is the Serge Nubret method. Now we'll fast forward a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You count there? 10. Flexy, flexy. Hoo-ah! 2 sweatshirts on. It's cold, guys. All right, next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11? Was that 11? All right, we're zipping off a lot of sets here, guys. And like I said, the Serge Nubret method, I don't do this for all of my workouts. No. But I definitely toss this exercise in once a rotation or what have you. Try to get 20 sets. I don't know how many I got on this day. Because like I said, getting closer to my just a little pose down, guys. Hey, might as well. I talk the talk. Might as well at least feel what it's like to have to diet. And yes, these bodybuilders are strong people because they're still able at their depleted level to crank massive amount of weights. And oh, you see that? Don't kid yourself, guys. That was a camera trick. I didn't get that clip on that tree. There's no way. All right, guys, what are we doing here? Some flat bench cables. We got the bench up, flat to my back. And this is a finisher. For sure. There's nothing much more I can do to my chest that's gonna... I'm not interested in ripping it up too much anyway. We're sculpting here. And this is a finisher, like I said. If you don't have cables... I think this is the first time I tried this. Oh, just like turning on a switch. Yeah, I think this is the first time I tried this chest cable technique. And you gotta find your spot. For sure, you can tell I'm new to this workout. We'll do a different cable workout in a second. But you know what? Give it a try. Give it a try. You might as well. You know, they figure the stuff out. You do it. You can see my technique. Obviously, I'm still trying to find that zone. Once you can you can feel your chest. Just the chest. And a finisher is not really meant to push a lot of weight. If you don't have these, grab a plate. Just a small 5-pound plate. Hold your hands together and stick it out in front of your chest and hold it there. And that's a good finisher. I don't know if I explained that well to you people. Just put your hands together and lift your arms straight out in front of you. And squeeze your pecs like you're finishing off one of these exercises. Now I should be putting my hands together and holding them for a couple of seconds. Close there. Couple more sets. Yeah, and that's the other thing. You don't want to overkill. I mean, you can overwork your chest. You know, work out all day long. You see my point. It is what it is at a certain point. Then, you know, work on to another muscle group. There, I got a nice little pump on the chest like that. Yes, I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, right there, like that. Your hands, Mark's Max Muscle. Do that again. No. No, a little closer. And hold. Why won't I do it the way I want me to do it? I am so frustrating. I'm just joking. I set that one up. Oh, close there. Even that is a decent finisher. This is where your technique police come in and say, you shouldn't work out like that. Then you see some big horse over in the corner. 300-pound solid muscle, 1% body fat. Doing the same thing. You look over and figure, well, he's doing it. Oh, 2x4. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Pro wrestler, huh? Hacksaw Jim Duggan? I actually wrestled with Hacksaw. Here's me and Hacksaw Jim Duggan in the locker room at a wrestling event. I didn't wrestle him. I wrestled on the same card as Hacksaw. Look at the size of his hand. He was an awesome guy. I'm going to tell you right now. You guys know I'm not a liar. Well, not right now, I'm not. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He wrestled in the main event of a card I wrestled in. All right, we got our cables switched over here. I just took it down and hooked it back up there and oh, get out of that snow. So very, very cold. Yeah, and here is the better. And it's easy to hook that up. You can see I have 2 more pulleys on each cable. Those are for the ground cable. I have ground hooks too. So I can do double arm curls. All new technology, all hooked up. Cords. Anyway, yeah. And like I said before, broken record, I know. Finisher. Oh, there's where you want your hands touching like that, clasped. That's a real good chest finisher. And keep that in mind, guys. Cables, great finisher. Good to stabilize. Now, go in there close for that last rep. Why do I not like to utilize? Oh, I had that squirrel over there looking at me. I forgot about that. He just sits in there, usually behind that glass. He just sits there and looks at me. I wouldn't hurt him. Don't worry, guys. I wouldn't hurt the little critter. If he was in my house, I might have to do something about that. They can get pretty brutal. They can ruin a house. But they're not going to do any damage in that barn, so I just leave him be. He likes to watch me work out. Probably wonders, why is that human doing that over and over again? He's not even getting any nuts out of it. I guess I don't know, Squirrel. I do not know. I could explain to him that there's another guy called Sanch, and we're going to do a pose down. We want our muscles to be showing as much as possible. for this pose down. You gotta eat less nuts. I don't think they'd understand that. Those squirrels are pretty built. I think if you shave them, muscles everywhere. Yeah. Again, I'd like to take this time, 15 minutes in, a little over 15 minutes in, to thank you guys, each and every one of you guys. I am overwhelmed. There, my hands clasped right there. I'm overwhelmed on the amount of views that I get on these workouts. Maybe it's my harmonious voice, or maybe it's the little pose downs you see. I'm not going to take it off today. It's too bloody cold. A back shot on a chest workout? Huh. Weird. But so ain't I. My mother, made me that hat. She made me that hat recently, her birthday. My mum. Great woman. And that's why Mark's Max Muscle turned out somewhat okay, I guess. We can thank our parents, right? And if you're an idiot, well, I don't know what to tell you. I know some people would probably suggest that terminology about my own self, but hey, I guess we're all bad guys in somebody's storyline. And if that's the case, be a really good bad guy like the Shredder. Not one of them, like them terrible bad guys. Be a good bad guy. Side chest development. Who's side chest pose? We pose slow or fast. Hoo-ha! Fancy? Don't worry, I'm not committing suicide here. We're finishing off with some leg lifts. And I like to try to get 100 of these babies in. So obviously not all in one set. Some of you guys could. But we'll just go ahead and fast forward these. Now, whether I did get 100 or not, I guess that's up to you guys if you guys want to count. Pretty hard to count. But yeah, I think I might have missed a few. I think I might have got 90 some when I did try to recount. But anyway, as long as it's close to 100, I find that's a nice ab workout and food for thought. In my opinion, that is. Don't go by my physique, guys. So I've hardly even trained abs up until the last couple of years. But going by, you see guys with great abs, what they've been doing for years is, I find the lower end, what we're doing here, works the best because most people have the problem with their lower abs. And their upper abs for most people, you can almost see their upper abs, but their lower abs, Plus that workout works your entire abs. So did I get 100 people? Like I said, guess it really doesn't matter. It's a good ab workout. Chains, pads, put your armpits under there. A-okay. And like I said, guys, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my little workout heart. And subscribe to this channel. If you are a subscriber to the other channel, get both if you have the time, guys. Have a great one.